Good day to everyone. This is Lorene Jofred Estestuya, one of the representatives of the Class T and 5D, and we're going to discuss to you what we have learned during our past heritage tourism subject, from prelims to finals. I hope you enjoy watching our videos, and I hope you learn something new. So let's go!
Hi, my name is Noah, number 35, from Cainta, Rizal. A mama's girl. Traveling is something I dearly love. With that being said, as a tourism student, I encourage everyone to travel safely and responsibly. We must respect every destination we go to. Let us take care of every destination we have in this world. What is heritage tourism? It refers to the cultural aspects like heritage sites, monuments, traditional activities and practices, languages, etc. that are considered vital to be preserved for the future generation. What are the importance of heritage tourism? Heritage sites are meaningful sources of identity and inspiration for communities across the country. It creates and defines opportunities to experience the places, people, activities, and artifacts that authentically represent our past and present. Travelers are more likely to stay longer at their destination and spend more money if they include a heritage activity. What are the economical benefits of heritage tourism? It helps preserve the cultural heritage with culture as an instrument. It facilitates the understanding among people. It injects new money into the economy. It creates jobs, businesses, events, and attraction, thus helping diversify the local economy. It supports small businesses and enables them to expand.
Hello everyone, I am Nikolai. And as you can see, I'm wearing this red uniform. It's because I'm currently studying in the University of the East Manila. I'm a third-year student taking a Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. But this video is not about me. Instead, I will be talking about the tangible and intangible heritage. Tangible heritage refers to physical artifacts produced, maintained, and transmitted intergenerationally in a society. It is the traditional clothing, tools, buildings, and artifacts. Examples of tangible heritage is the Banawe Rice Terraces. It is a priceless contribution of Philippine ancestors to humanity. It is built 2,000 years ago and passed on from generation to generation. Next is the Calle Cristologo, which is a 15th century Spanish street in Vigan, Ilocos Sur, considered to be one of the heritage sites in the Philippines. Moving on to the intangible heritage. It is the opposite of tangible. It is not a physical or a concrete item. Intangible heritage is that which exists intellectually in the culture. One example is the Pahiyas Festival. It is celebrated to give thanks to the patron saint of farmers, San Isidro Labrador, for their bountiful harvest.
Hi, I am Bettina, number 12, and today I'm going to tell you all about the importance of heritage sites. Heritage sites are a symbol of history. They are a representation of the past, and several times it becomes hard to understand why exactly do we need to spend time, energy, and money to preserve heritage sites. So I'll go ahead and explain to you the importance of why. Heritage sites play a very important role in our society because our heritage provides clues to our past and how our society has evolved. Heritage sites helps us examine our history and traditions, which also enables us to develop awareness about ourselves and our past. The heritage sites are judged to contain cultural and natural heritage around the world that is considered to be of outstanding value to humanity. This is also very important and integral part of our history that influences our politics, civilization, industry, and worldview. Heritage sites are living monuments and documents or records of a certain happenings, and this is our real connection to our past. Heritage sites are arguably the physical component of a city's identity. The lived-in architecture, the strategic locations, and the uses of these buildings reveal unique storytelling of how our city came to be, and can offer predictions of where it might be going. These features add character and beauty to our city, fostering a sense of home and community, and serving as a reminder to each of us that our city's history belongs to all of us together. Just as these magnificent buildings have been passed down to us, we must preserve them for our future generations. So now you know, let us take care, appreciate, and respect our heritage sites. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Patricia Ann Pinlac from Tondo, Manila, which was one of the first provinces who declared rebellion against Spain in the year 1896. And today, I will be talking about the heritage programs of the government. First is the Department of Tourism. DOT is the executive branch of Philippine government in charge of regulating and promoting tourism in the country. Next is the Philippine Heritage Program. The campaign offers an excellent opportunity to brand and create a storyline that tells about Filipino destinations that share a cultural and historical bond. Third is the Philippine Cultural Education Program. The program aims at cultivating greater awareness, understanding, and appreciation of Filipino culture and arts in order to enhance the quality of Filipino lives. The fourth one is Heritage Conservation Society. It is a non-profit organization that advocates the protection and preservation of cultural and historical sites as well as built heritage. Fifth is the World Tourism Organization. It is the world's leading organization in terms of travel and tourism and aims to promote responsible, accessible, and sustainable tourism. Next is the World Travel and Tourism Council. This organization is composed of members from all over the world and seeks to raise awareness of the travel and tourism industry. Next to the last is the World Heritage Convention. It emphasizes the relationship between humans and nature, as well as the necessity of maintaining a balance between them. And for the last one, we have the World Heritage and Sustainable Tourism Program. It integrates tourism and heritage development at the destination level, protects and values the natural and cultural assets, and develops appropriate tourism products.
Hi, good day everyone. I am Jarek Villanueva and I'm here to share with you about the economic and social benefits of cultural and heritage tourism. Cultural and heritage tourism is one of the main sources of the country's economic development. More tourists means more jobs, boosts the economy, more businesses, and builds vital relationships among local individuals. It also encourages the development and maintenance of new and existing community amenities. In social benefits, it promotes community beautification, improves image and pride, and of course, it builds social capital. There's evidence that by helping to maintain benefits of character, culture and heritage tourism can also contribute to the innovation and business diversification. Some culture and heritage tourists say they often extend their stay because of a heritage activity. Some people also ask how heritage attractions make global marketing in order to attract more foreign tourists and enhance their popularities all over the world. The answer is, we definitely think attractions can promote overseas, but it depends on the attractions whether it is likely to appeal to individual visitors once, right? That's all. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Pilipinas, kapuno ang kwintas ng everyone, I'm Hazel Katrin Galang from BSTM 5B. In this video, I'm going to discuss the importance of RA 10066. It is an act providing for the protection and conservation of national heritage, strengthening the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or NCCA. It is important because this law aims to protect, preserve, conserve, and promote the nation's cultural heritage, its property, and histories. Just like in heritage conservation, it plays major role in helping define the identity we proudly showcase today by reminding people how prosperous our past has been. Lastly, in cultural heritage, it is essential to protecting our sense of who we are. It gives us an irrefutable connection to the past to certain social values, beliefs, costumes, and traditions that allow us to identify ourselves with others and deepen our sense of unity, belonging, and national. Thank you and stay safe, everyone.
Did you enjoy my introduction video? Well, if you do, again, this is Rin from BSTM 5B taking up tourism management. Now let's go to the definition of terms. First on the list on the definition of terms is adaptive reuse. Shall refer to the utilization of buildings and other built structures and sites of value for the purpose none other than for which they are intended originally in order to conserve the site, their engineering integrity, and the authenticity of the design. Second, anthropological area shall refer to any place where the studies of specific ethno-linguistic groups are undertaken, the properties which value to our cultural heritage. Third, antique. Antique shall refer to the cultural property found locally which is 100 years in the age, more or less the production of which has ceased. Number 4. Built heritage. Built heritage shall refer to the architectural and engineering structures not limited to schools, bridges, government houses, house of ancestry, traditional dwellings that has a notable and cultural significance. Number 5. Collector shall refer to any person or institution that acquires cultural property for the purpose none other than sales. Number 6. Commission. Commission shall refer to the National Commission for Culture and Arts, or also known as NCCA. Number 7. Dealers shall refer to natural or judicial persons who acquire cultural property for the purpose of engaging acquisition and disposition of the same time. Last but not the least, we have number 8. Heritage zones shall refer to historical, anthropological, archaeological, artistic, geographical areas and settings that are culturally significant to the country, as declared by the National Museum or the National Historical Institute. And that is it for the definition of terms in our midterm lessons. So I hope you learned something, and my other teammates will also introduce to you and explain to you what are the other things we learned in our midterm in heritage tourism. See you guys!
The culture of the Philippines comprises a blend of traditional Filipino and Spanish Catholic traditions, with influences from America and other parts of Asia. How can we preserve cultural heritage in the Philippines? The UNESCO declares that there are two approaches to preserve cultural heritage. One is to record it in tangible form and conserve it in an archive. The other is to preserve it in a living form by ensuring its transmission to the next generations. Importance of Filipino heritage, it gives us an irrefutable connection to the past. To certain social values, beliefs, customs, and traditions that allow us to identify ourselves with others and deepen our sense of unity, belonging, and national pride. Filipinos are also hospitable people who love to have a good time. This often includes getting together to sing, dance, and eat.
Hi, I'm Azanika Kunanan. Today we will tackle about intangible cultural heritage. What is intangible cultural heritage? An intangible cultural heritage is a practice, representation, expression, knowledge, or skill considered by UNESCO to be part of the places, cultural heritage buildings, historic places. Intangible heritage are consist of non-physical, intellectual wealth such as folklore, customs, beliefs, traditions, knowledge, and language. Here are the examples of intangible local cultural heritage according to UNESCO.
The hudhud is consist of narrative chants traditionally performed by the Ifugao community, which is well known for its rice terraces extending over the highlands of the northern island of the Philippine archipelago. It is practiced during the rice sowing season, at harvest time, and at funeral wakes and rituals. Thought to have originated before the 7th century, the hudhud comprises more than 200 chants, each divided into 40 episodes. A complete recitation may last several days. In the rice farming cultures of East Asia and Southeast Asia are enacted among communities to ensure abundant harvest and prosperity. They promote social solidarity, provide entertainment, and mark the start of a new agricultural cycle. Many tagging rituals and games also have profound religious significance. Most variations include two teams, each of which pulls one end of a rope, attempting to tug it from the other. Inscribed in 2015 on the representative list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. Buklog is an elaborate Thanksgiving ritual system of the Subanen, an indigenous people in the
Sweet
southern
incense
Philippines.
perfumes the
The
air.
head of a host family, usually a village chief called Timway, plans the ritual system to express gratitude to the spirits. The ritual ensures harmony among family, clan, and community members as well as among the human, natural, and spiritual worlds.
Good day everyone. I am Andrea Hermona, third year student from University of the East Manila, taking up Bachelor Science of Tourism Management. I will be discussing the steps on how Filipino heritage is protected. Now let's start. 1. Protecting through education and supporting the cause. By researching, reading, or traveling. We must open our senses whenever we visit a place for the first time to absorb whatever information we can and to experience them. By traveling, we can learn more than what we read from books and documents, and to get understand what we read better as we witness environmental organizations. Third, promoting by raising awareness and encouraging dialogue. Blog and social media ports utilizing the power of the pen or the keyboard. Participating in festivals and promoting them. Festivals are not just venues of having fun and feasting on great food, it is a coming together to people with shared. The economic benefits of the festivals are the easiest to see and most often cited. Festivals attract visitors, which stimulates the growth of tourism and other businesses in a town or region. And the social benefits of festivals are less visible, but they are just important. By definition, festivals attract visitors, and visitors spend money, which boosts the local economy both and off and on the festival site. On-site spending includes admission fees, parking fees, beverages and souvenir sales, and more. Lastly, promoting our own Filipino heritage is like informing the people to the persuasive requirement of promotion of the heritage, awakening the mindfulness and interest of people to Manila. Feel apprehensive by the promotion of the heritage, it can be done in different ways, such as heritage trails, heritage walk, heritage awards, street plays, heritage newspapers, and promotion of the heritage in the region can be undertaken under the strict supervision.
Hey there, my name is Christopher, number 4, and before I start with my final presentation, please let me introduce myself first to you.
You can call me Chris for short. I am 20 years old and living independently here at Manila. Yes, you heard it right. I am living alone here because of the reason that both of my parents are working abroad. I must say that living independently is quite challenging, but I do want to conquer things and for me to also experience new discoveries and experience new adventure in my life.
Fun fact about me, I love traveling and exploring or wandering some places and new discoveries. I wanted and I also love take some photos, videos of the places that I am going to.
Choosing the course tourism helped me in so many ways and honed me as the person that I am becoming now. It helped me to become more diverse in terms of my personality. It also boosted my self-confidence and communication skills.
Meet some awesome new people and watching some fun concerts together with your friends. That's why I will never regret choosing this course. Vamos Turismo!
Now that I'm done introducing myself, let us now go with our final presentation, which will be the roles of cultural agencies. So what are the roles of cultural agencies in the Republic Act 10066? So it provides performance and exhibition venues for various local and international productions and programs, giving agency the rights for the preservation because we all know that many governments is against to these agencies.
Its goals is to also encourage the continuing and balanced development of a pluralistic culture by the people themselves to conserve, promote, and protect the nation's historical and cultural heritage.
Again, this is Christopher, number 4. Thank you for watching and see you again.
She got her own thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent.
Roles of the Cultural Agency. It provides performance and exhibitions venues for various local and international productions and programs, giving agency the right for the preservations because we all know the many governments against the agencies. I will give 3 local and international organizations that are working to preserve cultural heritage. 1. The Heritage Conservation Society. located in Museo Pambata. It is a non-stock, non-profit organization advocating the protections and preservations of our built heritage, cultural, and historical sites and settings, upholding the Philippine constitutions that heritage and culture should be developed and preserved for national identity. Number 2. Grupo Kalinangan, located in San Lorenzo, Makati, recently launched the fundraising campaign Ayuda para sa Pamana, which aims to provide assistance to affected cultural workers and local Philippine museums affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Lastly, for the local organizations, the Historic Preservation Divisions located in Ermita, Manila is the Authority on Historic Preservation Program of the NHCP. It aims to promote the Filipino heritage through the preservations, protections, and development of historic sites and structures and the conservations of material objects. For the foreign organizations and agencies that work to protect cultural heritage and behalf on the cultural issues, number 1 is the U.S. Committee of the Blue Shield. The United States Committee of the Blue Shield was formed in 2006 in response to heritage catastrophe around the world. Number 2, the Archaeological Institute of America. The AIA promotes archaeological inquiry and public understanding of the material record of the human past to foster an appreciation of diverse cultures and our shared humanity. And lastly, for the foreign organizations, the Society for American Archaeology is an international organization dedicated to the research, interpretations, and protections of the archaeological heritage of the Americas.
Hello everyone, my name is Camille and I will be sharing with you the roles of cultural agencies here in the Philippines. First off, we have the National Archives of the Philippines. They have the task of guaranteeing that documents and records are preserved and accessible to the public. The Cultural Center of the Philippines. It is the premier showcase of the arts in the Philippines. The CCP has been producing and presenting music, dance, theater, visual art, literacy, cinematic, and design events from the Philippines and all over the world for more than 40 years. Komisyon sa Wikang Filipino. The Commission sa Wikang Filipino, or KWF, was created to conduct, coordinate, and promote research for the development, propagation, and preservation of Filipino and other languages in the Philippines. The National Museum, tasked with the preservation, conservation, and protection of movable and immovable cultural properties, and for the enjoyment of present and future generations. Republic Act No. 4846, as amended by the Presidential Decree No. 374, is designating the National Museum as the lead cultural agency for preservation and protection of important cultural properties and national cultural treasures of the nation, and to safeguard their intrinsic value. Here are some of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the Philippines. The Poway Church, or the Church of San Agustin in Poway, Ilocos Norte. This is one of the most notable earthquake-baroque structures in the country, where the primary concern was to design the church for earthquake protection. Historic City of Bigan, established in the late 1500s during the Spanish domination of the Philippines, best known for its heritage village that has preserved Spanish colonial buildings. Mount Tamigitan Range Wildlife Sanctuary, home to 1,380 threatened and endemic species of animals and plants. It is the sightings of rare animals such as the Philippine eagle, the flying fox, tarsier, and civet. The Church of San Agustin in Intramuros, Manila. It is built between 1587 and 1606. It is considered the oldest and longest-standing church in the country. The church is the only structure left intact in Intramuros during World War II.
Good day everyone, my name is Janice and today let's do a recap about Group 7's report, which is heritage programs of the government and the UNWTO. Let's get to it. So first one is the Philippine Heritage Project. So the Department of Tourism is seeking services from a creative communications agency in order to market this project, which is under construction. This campaign has the approved budget of 15 million pesos, and its goal is to present a once-in-a-lifetime chance to brand and develop a captivating story about Philippine locations. Second one is the Vegan City Heritage Conservation Program. This program includes enactments of several legislative measures that aim to safeguard and preserve the historic city. Historic City Vegan Safeguard Preserve Conservation Program. Third and last one is the Silk Road Training and Capacity Building Program. So the UNWTO and the UNESCO launched a groundbreaking initiative to build closer collaborations between tourism and heritage stakeholders along the Silk Road. The roadmap for development was developed to achieve mutual goals for sustainable growth, community development, heritage management, and conservation on the Silk Road heritage corridors. That is it for the recap. I hope you learned something from me. See ya.
Hi, I'm Calvin Esguerra from BSTM 5B. Now let's talk about the top 10 World Heritage Sites. First, let me discuss the Nubian Monument. The Nubian Monument from Abu Simbel to Philae comprised 10 archaeological sites in the far south of Egypt. They were the products of pharaonic attempts to dominate Nubia. They were built by various pharaohs from the 2nd millennium BC onwards on their attempt to gain or retain dominance over the Nubian kingdom and its natural assets such as gold, copper, and ivory. Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu is an Incan citadel set high in the Andes Mountains in Peru, above the Urubamba Valley. Built in the 15th century and later abandoned, it's renowned for sophisticated dry stone walls that fuse huge blocks without the use of mortar, intriguing buildings that play on astronomical alignments and panoramic views. Great Wall of China. The Great Wall was designed a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. It's a formidable protective barrier, one of the world's largest military structures. Built from 3rd century BC to the 17th century AD, the main body consists of walls, one of the largest building construction projects ever undertaken, across northern China and southern Mongolia. These walls often traces the crest line of hills and mountains as it snakes across the Chinese countryside, as rivers and mountains ridges, about 70% of total length. Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Practically, the entire ecosystem was inscribed as World Heritage in 1981. 348,000 square kilometers, 400 types of coral. The reef is million years old. 1,500 species of fish and 4,000 types of mollusks. Prehistoric creatures still lives here. Kathmandu Valley in Nepal. Kathmandu is the capital along with the biggest city of Nepal, which is situated in a bowl-shaped valley in the center of Nepal. The area located in the foothills of the Himalayas is recognized as the home of 2 Buddhist stupas. Kathmandu Valley is rich in culture, history, tradition, practices, and has the stories of thousands of years ago. This valley is also the home of the hundreds of amazing monuments, sculptures, artistic temples, and majestic arts. Taj Mahal in India. The Taj Mahal is a white marble built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the memory of his third wife Mumtaz Mahal. In Arabic, the Taj Mahal is known as the crown of palaces. It is said to be the jewel of Islamic art in a nation that is predominantly Hindu. Petra in Jordan. Petra was home to ancient Arabs in the 2nd century. It was ruled by Romans in 106 AD. Petra was a booming trading center. There are more than 1,000 tombs in Petra. Petra means rock. Perpetua is considered to be the lost city. Bruges in Belgium. Bruges is the capital and largest city of the province of West Flanders in the Flemish region of Belgium, in the northwest of the country and the 7th largest city of the country by population. Bruges became important due to the tidal inlet that was crucial to local commerce. This inlet was then known as the Golden Inlet. Cape Floral region in South Africa. Inscribed on the World Heritage List in 2004, the property is located at southwestern extremity of South Africa. It is one of the world's great centers of terrestrial biodiversity. Yellowstone National Park in USA. Yellowstone National Park is an American national park located in the western United States, largely in the northwest corner of Wyoming, extending into Montana and Idaho. The park is known for its wildlife and its many geothermal features, especially Old Faithful Geyser, one of its most popular.